Welcome to another adventure with the Bucket List Mermaid. Today we are going to be going on one of the most popular and unique bucket list hikes here in Mesa Verde National Park, and that is Petroglyph Point. According to All Trails, which we'll see if it's correct or not, it says it's about 2.7 miles and a little over 400 feet of elevation gain. I will be coming at you and I'm going to be tracking it with my Apple Watch and All Trails, so we'll see if that is accurate. I will be showing you trail conditions and everything you basically need to know if you do want to add this hike to your bucket list. So far, the spruce treehouse is just worth it in itself. So if you don't do this hike, at least hike down to the spruce treehouse viewpoint. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So far, very nice paved trail down here. You could not ask me how they built all this. Just in the side of cliffs. Cliff dwellings just make Mesa Verde so unique and worth a bucket list trip for sure. And again, I wanted to do this hike because it goes to some rock carving, some petroglyphs, and I've actually never seen those before. I have been to places that have them. However, I unfortunately did not get to see them. So this is my first time actually seeing some petroglyphs, and I'm very excited. Okay, so far there was some switchbacks going down, but overall, really nice trail. Look at how beautiful this is. So there are two trails here. There's the Spruce Canyon Trail and the Petroglyph Trail. I believe that they are both around 2.5 to 2.7 miles. And I think you can do them both if you wish. We are going to go up the Petroglyph Trail because that is what we are here for. Oh my gosh, look at how thin this is. So beautiful. Woo! This is fun. Look at this view. Okay, so here I think are those steep steps that they were talking about. Let's give it a go. Very, very slowly. Give it a go. Oh goodness. Look at this. They said it was an adventure trail. A little confused on where the petroglyphs actually are. Looking very closely, just everywhere. Views, absolutely stunning. There are some pretty sheer drops, so if you are scared of heights, this might not be the best hike for you. So I am here in November and just look at these fall colors, still going strong. Hey, and here we are, the petroglyphs. Look how cool they are. Wow. Yeah, not gonna lie, those are so cool. There they are. The petroglyphs! So cool. That was so cool. Definitely worth it. Oh, such a unique bucket list hike to do. Amazing. I am running out of daylight, so I'm going to temple run the rest of this hike. However, yeah, what a really fun, unique hike. And also, the trail itself was very fun too. I think it is very well maintained, but I think that they've got the right idea by saying that it is an adventure trail. There was some scrambling, there was some rocks, there was some tight squeezes, there were some drop-offs off the cliff. So just keep that in mind. It is very adventurous, but very worth it. Obviously, even just the views are worth it. Here's a look at the trail, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. You see it's pretty maintained, easy to follow. However, there are some very steep steps that I have noticed on this trail that might require you to go on your hands and knees just to get up them because they're very tiny. Now, I agree with the park service that you should bring plenty of water, maybe some salty snacks. I don't think it's technically a hard hike physically, like I haven't really felt out of breath at all on this hike. However, it just requires you to intentionally step in some places. So there could be some places where it might be more of a fall risk. And for that reason, I'm probably gonna put it in the moderate category for hiking difficulty. Just so beautiful. Hike itself, so nice. You're kind of by these like rocks. Ooh, sunny. these rocks the entire time and in some wooded areas and just climbing over some stuff. It's an adventure. I think I would recommend this hike to people who have good knees, are not scared of heights. I think it could be done with children. They are a little bit more adventurous. It's definitely the good length for children. I think it would take about 2 to 3 hours depending on how fast you're moving. I move really slow when I hike because I'm taking in all the sights and the sounds. But overall, I think it would be a good family hike if you guys are up for it. Or if you just want to see a part of history that's come alive. I just can't believe that those things were carved into there and they're so old and so fragile. So it was really, really cool. Such a treat and honor. It's like a history hike. Seeing history come alive through hiking. Overall, if you are in Mesa Verde National Park, I think that this hike should be very high priority on your list if you like to get outside, get moving, and again, see that piece of living history. This is what I mean by the rock stairs. Like there's a little house. They're just everywhere here. Thank you guys so much for joining me at Petroglyph Point at Mesa Verde National Park. Hopefully this was helpful in giving you an overview if this was worth your bucket list. If you have any other questions, don't forget to reach out, like, subscribe. I am at The Bucket List Mermaid and thebucketlistmermaid.com. Also, comment where I should go next because I'm looking for some good hikes, maybe some winter hikes I'm looking for this time. Help a mermaid adventure out. Comment your favorite. Until next time, keep adventuring. Back safe and sound. With the sunset. Made it back right before sunset. The sunset was absolutely beautiful. I did just shut off my Apple Watch and it was about 2.7 miles and just a little over 400 feet. So all accurate on this end. That was wonderful. 10 out of 10.